Are you still manually copying tasks from Slack into Monday? You can automate this entire process by using this simple automation. So check this out. On the left hand side, I'm in a Slack channel and I'm just going to say create a Slack to Monday automation. And let's say hypothetically speaking, I'm a team member and I would like this task to be sent directly into my Monday database. Now, in order to do that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the task and I'm just going to add a reaction. And when I add a specific reaction, it's going to send this specific task into Monday. So check this out. The reaction I'm going to use is this check mark over here. And if you look on the right hand side, it immediately populates as a task. As you can see there under to do, it says create a Slack to Monday automation. So this is how you can automate tasks from Slack into Monday. Hi, my name is Peter from ConX Digital. We are an automation and integrations company that specializes in Slack and Monday automations. If you're interested in working with us, please be sure to book a free discovery call with us. If you'd like more information, please be sure to check the links down below in the description. Without further ado, let me show you how you can build the Slack to Monday automation. Alright, so let's get into it. The digital automation platform that we'll be using to create this workflow automation is make.com, and we'll be using specifically 3 modules. We'll be using 2 Slack modules as well as 1 monday.com module. So the first module that we'll be using is a Slack watch new events module. And essentially this is the beginning of our automation. This is a webhook and this is a trigger. Essentially, it's waiting for a reaction to be made on a particular message within a Slack channel. Once a reaction is made on a specific message, then this is when the automation is going to be triggered. And when I say reaction, I mean essentially the emoji that you saw within the demo. And so it's waiting for that trigger to take place within Slack. Now I'm just going to save this. And then what happens is that after that, it then gets passed into a filter. So let's check out this filter over here. So the label of the filter is called reaction. The reason why this is important is because when you're looking at a Slack environment, there are a lot of reactions that take place. So we want that when a specific reaction takes place within Slack, or a team member or a specific person reacts using one particular emoji, then that's when it's going to be filtered and then this automation is going to then flow. Because there's just many emojis and many reactions and whatnot, but we're saying that if a task needs to be passed into our database within Monday, we're going to then put this. Here's the condition. So we then mapped here. So the condition is that if the reaction, so as you can see, the reaction is white_check_mark. So if this reaction is then equal to that as a text operator, then that's when it's going to then pass then the filter. And as you can see, the text operator is case insensitive. It must be spelled in the same way, but it doesn't have to be uppercase or lowercase specifically like that. So just case insensitive. And then it must then equal to this specific reaction. Once it equals to this specific reaction, then the filter is great and we can move on to the next part of the automation. So great. So that's the filter that we created. Now, the second module that we're going to use is a Slack get a public channel message. And the reason why this is also important is because from the reaction, we are then going to map 2 things. We're going to map the public channel, so we get it from the previous module, and we're also going to map the message ID timestamp from the previous module. And this essentially helps us to get the message from the public Slack channel. So once the reaction is made, this module will help us to get what is the actual task, or what is the actual what is the actual responsibility or the thing that we need to do, which is found within Slack. So this will help us achieve that. I'm just going to click on save. So last but not least, there's the monday.com module, which is called create an item. And essentially there's a lot of things here, and if you want to set up this account, then you're going to then need to put in your API key from Monday. And so under item name, what we're going to do is you're going to map then the text item you're getting from the previous module over here. So this essentially will be the task name. And so from text, it's going going to then go into this part over here once you map it. And then from here, what you'll need to do is that you'll modify a couple of things like the board. So I modified the board. You also have to put it in a particular group. So there's different groups here. So I put it as to do, but there's also completed, as you saw within my Monday database. And then there's also columns. So what I did is that I ticked on a due date as well as owner. So for the due date, these are the options. So it says here date only as well as date over here. And so I made sure that the due date is going to be now. It's going to be today. And so that's essentially what you're going to see within the Monday database, and it needs to be formatted in this specific format over here. And so I made sure that on make, when I use this field, which is now, I formatted into the right format so that it is then successful and put into my Monday database. And then also what I did is that I ticked on owner. And so owner just essentially means that it's the assignee. Who am I assigning this task to? And what I did is that for persons, I just ticked on my name, and then this is essentially what's going to show as assignee or the owner of this specific task within Monday. And that's all I did. And once I finish that, all you need to do is just click on save, and that's it. This is how you can build a very simple but yet powerful automation that automates Slack tasks into Monday. If you're interested in us building this for you, please be sure to book a free discovery call with us. If you want more information, please check the links down below in the description. You can also visit our website, which is conx.digital, in order for you to just explore more things that we can offer you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, share, as well as subscribe to our channel so that we can give you more valuable content. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.